We consider ourselves kind of the problem solver. Like if it's something nobody else can figure out, if it's the middle of the night, they don't know who else to call, we hope they'll put that trust in us.
It really makes you feel rewarded because they look at you and you can see in their eyes like they are just so thankful that you're there.
If we ran 15 calls back then a shift, we'd be, wow, that's a busy shift. Yesterday ran 46.
So we don't know a lot before 1928. Our oldest apparatus was a Howe hand pumper, and at that time the crews would pull the apparatus to the scene. They would actually physically have to pump the apparatus, use buckets, things of that nature. So in 1928, we did become an incorporated fire department, and then didn't get our first motorized apparatus until 1930. Our first paid employee was Pete Lewis. He was the fire chief. He made $25 a month back in 1941. So from there, it's grown exponentially.
This could be the fire, cause of the fire. We do not know it yet. We haven't, as you can well see, we got the fire knocked down, but it's not extinguished yet.
Okay. And asking that question, how are the winds hampering your efforts tonight?
The winds are very strong, as you well know, and it's really fighting us bad. We have water you can see up there blowing all over the place from the wind, and it's really fighting us out here tonight. We have lost.
When I got here, we had to rebuild from minimal equipment, minimal staffing up to where we're at now. Actually, when I was captain at Station 3, I began the rescue program. Right after 9/11, they said, hey, we want you to build this. And we started with a chunk of money, and we were able to get a lot of equipment, and we built it from there.
So I've been with Mount Pleasant 19 years now, and it really was a great department from day one. But really what I've seen over the past several years is just an appetite to become more progressive than we've already been. Our personnel are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Of course, fire department's in our name, but that's really only a small portion of what we do. Our stations do have specialties for those really unique calls that may come up. We have the rescue, so that can be anything from high-angle rescue with ropes to a trench collapse, to a confined space, to a building collapse. We also have a hazardous materials station down by the port for monitoring and a lot of research and figuring out if we do have a chemical spill, who do we need to evacuate, how do we control the spill. The third one would be our marine program. That could be marine firefighting, open water rescue, swift water rescue, and then finally our wildland team that works really closely with the Forestry Service to do some of these prescribed burns.
It's something new every day.
The department is small but growing, and so it feels very close-knit. Everybody knows everybody. All of our engines run ALS, so it means advanced life support, so we have at least one paramedic, which means that we get to essentially do more on medical calls. Medical calls are our largest call volume.
Sometimes it's menial stuff, checking on the smoke detector that's chirping, but if we didn't check on it, who would?
It's really that everyday stuff and that customer service level, their eagerness to get out there and serve and help the community that sets us apart. It's very inclusive, it's very progressive.
You can't think of a better place to work.
Not only do you get to help the community, but you also get to do it with some of your best friends.
I would say do it. This department's great, the town is great.
Reach out, we'd love to talk to you, we'd love to show you what we're about, we'd love to have you if you feel called to do it.